Hello everybody, Miss Jackie Russell here, and how are you all doing today? I would like to welcome you all to my channel, and today we are going to travel. We are going to see what the Novica box is, the Undiscovered Artisans Box, and they go around the world and they find precious items for us to choose. We get to customize the whole box. There's many options and lots to select from, and there are 5 selections, I believe, and then they throw in a surprise, and it is $59.99 a quarter, and it is only like $3.99 shipping. It is an excellent buy. It is like going, I guess you could say, to a flea market online, so to speak. Some of these countries you may never get to go see. I know I can't. Last quarter, I think we went to Peru in the Andes Mountains, and we got to choose items that we would pick up if we were there and are shopping through flea markets and things that they have to offer, made by the local artisans. And I'm not sure what area we're going to at this time, but I'd also like to mention that there are 5 of us that get this box. It's within our little community, and if you're interested in seeing more items, because each of us choose based on our own preferences, so you'll see many different items, and we have several. We have Jessie Miller's unboxings and more. We have Kim's Happy Place and myself that have gotten it this quarter. Also, Katie's Corner of the World and Tea Time Adventures also gets this box, but they skipped this particular quarter, and you can do that. If it's not of interest to you or whatever's going on, you can skip, and it's no problem, and then just pick up the next customization. So without any further ado, let's get this box over here. It always comes in an outer box, and usually on the inside we're going to have a present type presentation, and that's if they're continuing their regular presentation. And I'm going to get into this box real quick. They have cushion in there, and you can see we've got our gift. It's like a gift box. This is so well presented. If you've not ever seen the Novica presentation, you're in for a treat. They are so professional. They always send us an envelope with our invoice in there, and in the invoice it's just going to tell you all your customizations. It doesn't really go into pricing, and it doesn't tell us prices of each individual thing. It only tells us what our choices were, and we are going to get through here. It always tells you a little thank you on there too for subscribing, so it's just a nice little touch and an invoice that you have in your little envelope. Now this is the presentation. Look at this. They always wrap it up, and this time I'm not quite sure what kind of paper this is. It almost feels like a linen type paper almost. But we have a ribbon, and they have it all pretty. It's all around both sides, and of course I'm gonna have to break the ribbon in order to get inside. Okay, they had it sealed down at the bottom, so I can get that part off without having to cut it, because it's a nice little ribbon and you can repurpose it. I love the colors. And let me see if I can slide this off. I don't think I can. They had it glued up at the top, so I've got my ribbon. I didn't have to cut it, so I can repurpose it if I want to, which is just another nice touch. It's like getting a Christmas gift or a birthday gift. So let's get inside this box. I don't know what kind of paper this is. It's a little thicker. It's not cardboard, and it had like linen lines through it, so I'm not quite sure what kind of paper this is. But that's what they had it wrapped in. And then once we get to that, we have our box, and inside our box are going to be our items that I chose. Once we get that off, we have this, more presentation, and then we have our items, and they pack it very well. I don't think I've had anything ever broken so far from this company. Now, I don't have the order of the customizations, and usually our package information is down here. So here we go. Here's our product card, Novica Undiscovered Artisan Box. And the journey has just begun, and they always have it tied up so nice. The presentation of this box is just excellent, and if you were to ever receive it, you'd be so impressed with it. And on the inside, we can see that we are going to Indonesia, and it's undiscovered, and this is the artisan that is featured. Gande, your artisan guide. Your journey to Indonesia begins in Java. Here you will meet Gande, an artisan whose life's work is dedicated to preserving the ancient art of batik. This is going to tell a little bit about him. On the back side, they've got like a recipe. They always send us a recipe. So if you're interested in an Indonesian salad, I can't pronounce the name of it, but there's the recipe if you want to snapshot it, and that's what it would look like. So very good. They're very detailed. Now, like I said, I don't know the order of my customization, so I'll just have to start cutting into things and we'll just find out. In customization number 1, you get to choose one item, and it's your featured item, and probably usually your most expensive item. Looks like I'm going to have some pieces to put together here, and I do not even know what you call this. Usually there's a card that will tell us a little bit about it, but I don't see anything here, and I'm not quite sure. I'm going to have to put this in here. Going to have to put this over here. Oh, here's our card. Put this over here. This is all handmade. And let me see if I can get this off. You can see how delicate that it is. And just to make sure I don't tear anything, I'm just going to cut that off. I've got a man and a woman here, I think. And let's read what the little card says. This was made by Gande. In Java, batik is closely associated with traditional ceremonies. There are philosophies contained in the art of batik. And it says this is the divine pair. So it is a pair, and you can see they've got like their hands and their sticks, and I'm not quite sure what it exactly represents. But here it says, love transcends time and life in these epic Ramana texts. The Rama and the Sita survive a series of challenges that prove their unconditional love and purity, elevating their marriage to a divine status. So this is a man and a woman, and like I said, just then it represents their divine status. But I want you to see the detail in this. This is the little stand, and this is made of moving parts of wood. And how I'm exactly going to set this up in my home, I'm not sure. But like you might could set this on here like that, maybe like this. I'm not sure. And maybe this is the woman. And then we have the man over here. And we can get his little sticks up. But isn't that cool how they create that? And again, I don't totally understand the representation other than it says it's just a marriage and the supremacy of the marriage and staying pure and elevating their marriage to the next level. And that's what this represents. So this could be a gift that's given as like a anniversary present, perhaps, you know, for someone that's had a long marriage, and it represents those things, the love, purity, and elevation of their marriage to divine status. So that was my first item, and guys, I think that was my customization number 1. The next item I'm pulling out of here, it says it's a wood instrument cricket melody. And let's see what this is. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember this. This is handmade. It's made out of wood as well. And it's a cricket. But look at that cricket. Let me get this off of here. This is, I don't know if I mentioned it, but everything comes with a card. And I guess that just sits down in there for your cricket. I'm not quite sure what that represents. But look at the detailing and the carving of that cricket. And here, let's read about it. Each little product will have its own little identification card, and it's going to tell us who the artisan is. And this was by Trisna Dewey. And although I'm not a musician, Many people like the musical instruments I craft, especially as decor objects or to play for fun. The cricket melody. This adorable little cricket is hand-carved from native sar wood by Trishna Dewey, inspired by the traditional Balinese dancing. As a young girl, Trishna loves creating musical instruments influenced by the music that she grew up enjoying. So this must be something that you can make the music with. Oh yeah, it sounds like a cricket. That's wild. It sounds like a cricket. Y'all ever heard the crickets chirping? Well, there you go. I've got me a cricket for life now. And that is so cool. Very, very unique. I love that. And I think it sits like this when you've got it sitting on the counter. And the next item I'm pulling out of here is, it's a Baltic wood meek blue princess. So let's see what we have here. I picked out another wooden item. So a lot of the items that I picked out were hand carved. And these artisans do all this by hand. I remember this now. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness, that is just gorgeous. Look at the detailing on this mask. Wow, let's see who made this. This is Ami Sashawan. I followed the trends on the internet, then I adapted them to our Javanese culture and the traditional batik process. This is the Blue Princess. In tones of blue and multicolor, the face of a princess is decorated with luscious floral motifs. That is so pretty, and on the back I have a place that I can hang this up, so I can hang this up. It's well painted on the inside, it's hand carved and detailed. I mean, it's very detailed in its painting. That is just awesome. Another great gift. The next item I have is the bamboo Wintel Chimes natural ring. And I believe this might be made out of wood too. I'm not sure. Oh, nope, it's got some metal with it too. Look at that. Oh, my dogs are gonna bark. Hush, guys. I'm gonna read about it here in just a minute. I just want to let you see it on both sides. It's made out of some solid wood here at the top, and then you have your chimes. Let's see if we can read about this. This was made by Trishna Dewey again. Although I'm not a musician, many people like the musical instruments I craft, especially the decor items. And then this is a natural ring. Ringing out with delightful tones, this wind chime dangles from a piece of bamboo. Balinese artisan Trishna Dewey designs the chimes, elaborating the bamboo with subtle motifs that resemble the petals of flowers. And I don't know if you can tell that on there. I'm going to get that a little closer, but you can see the motifs of the flowers on the bamboo. And it is bamboo. And then you've got your lovely sounding chimes. That is just gorgeous, and it sounds so beautiful. Oh, that's so nice. Wow. I have one more item that I picked out, and it's in this box. And I don't remember what this is. Let's see. This is a ceramic salt cellar, and it's an opera frog, it says. So let's see. Got it wrapped up really good. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but when they have something that looks kind of jade-like, I've been collecting them from the different countries. And this is a wide mouth frog. Let me get it turned around here right. Let's see here. Now there's his eyes. And that's what it is. And he's got his legs carved out on the side. And it's out of the jade, which like I said, I've been collecting these pieces. This is by Puda Oka Mahendra. Oka Mahendra opened a showroom in memory of his mother. She was a woman full of energy and highly self-confident. The opera frog, that's what it's called, the opera frog, which indicates the big mouth opening. Opening its mouth in song, a frog is transformed into a salt cellar in whimsical design by Putaoka Mahandre. Handcrafted, the original salt cellar features a glazed finish. And it doesn't necessarily say what it's made out of, but I love the color, and I call it a jade color. And like I said, I like to collect. So I'm wondering, am I supposed to set this like this, or am I supposed to set it up? I mean, it doesn't look right if it's setting up. It looks like it should be setting down like this. What do you guys think? But see how it's got the gold trim on there? And it's just very, very detailed. And I don't know what a salt cellar is. Do they put their salt in there and store it? I'm not sure. And maybe that's what they do. Or maybe they did that in ancient times. I'm just not sure. But I love the piece, and I'm glad that I chose it. Now, the last item I got, we get a postcard, and this is Taria Bosch Banyok. Thank you very much for your support, Gandhi. And I guess that's a specific thank you from Gandhi, from their country. And just a picture that may be of something in their country. You know, they have such detail in their architecture. So that is so cool, and that's from Indonesia. And then as my free gift, I get this little pouch, and I would say it's like a little coin purse. And of course it has their designs on there, and it feels like it's made out of a felt type fabric. I'm not quite sure exactly. On the inside, it's just black. And like I said, it would hold your change. That's what I'd probably use it for, but you could use it for anything if you wanted to have little small samples in there of something that you're going to travel with. But it's very nice and very pretty, and I like it. So that is my box. What do you guys think? Do you have a favorite? This was the free gift that they send out. You have an option of, I think, women, and it might be like jewelry and stuff, or home, and then or men. And I always just pick home because I never know what they're going to send me. So I thought that I would like more things that would represent something in the home. But you let me know what your favorite item is. And as a recap, we had the opera frog that is well made. It's got the open mouth, ready to sing. So this was a lot about singing in my box, it looks like, musical. We had our princess hand-carved wooden mask, and isn't that just beautiful? We had our cricket that makes the sound of crickets. That is just so cool too, and all the detail and intricate on there. We had the chimes. Chimes are beautiful, and they sound just beautiful. And you can see with the wind blowing, they're going to sound wonderful. And my customization number 1 was the representation of marriage, love, purity, and achievement of divine marriage. So these were my little statuettes. And again, you can see the intricate detail in each one of these and the moving parts that they have. So that was my artisan box from Novica. What do you think? Again, what's your favorite item? I don't know that I can pick one because they're all so unique. I don't know. As far as detail, I like this mask. I like this because it's going to match some of my other jade items that I have from other countries. I think the cricket is just adorable, and the chimes just sound so lovely. So, and then the marriage couple is so different. That is just so different. So I don't know how I can have a favorite. Can you have a favorite? I like the chimes too. The chimes are going to sound wonderful. Okay guys, that's it for the Novica Undiscovered quarterly box. Let me know what your favorite item is. Let me know if this is a box that you'd be interested in. Be sure and go over and check out Jessie Miller's Unboxing and More and Kim's Happy Place. Those two will be getting this box. Now they ship at different times, and I don't know if they've received their box. They have not notified me that they've got it filmed, but I will have everybody's link down in my description. And if you want to go back and see what Katie got last quarter and what Teresa got last quarter, then you could go and click on there and find it in their videos. But they are participants of this box. They, like me, they like to get this box. They enjoy getting things from other countries and the artisans that are made. And quite frankly, it's just a very unique travel box, and I really love it. And I hope you have enjoyed it. And be sure and check my descriptions for any giveaways that are currently going on, and for the links to the other ladies that do the Undiscovered Novica box. And as for Novica and the Undiscovered Artisans, that's all I have. And as usual, I wish you all a blessed and happy day. Bye-bye.